Hi, welcome to my page. If you're new, welcome. If you are uh, coming back, welcome back. Glad to have everyone here. Tonight we're going to talk about finding peace within ourselves during trials and tribulations and chaos within our own lives. And also the chaos that is currently going on within throughout the world, right? So sometimes we go through trials and tribulations, and we are asking God, like, why are we going through this? Um, because we are expecting maybe more of a simpler life. But unfortunately, many of us go through trials and tribulations. I know I have, and you know. Through them all, maybe not during the storms, right? Not during going through some of the things that we have gone through, it didn't feel good and you didn't feel peace during that time per se. But I think that, if you're going through a hard time, I would pray to God and ask Him to give you peace to deal with whatever trial and tribulation that you are going through, or maybe that you are having a hard time taking on all of what is going on in the world. If you're reading the news and watching the news on the TV and you're reading the newspapers and etc., that could be very overwhelming, and that could make we may be a little emotional during based on what we are seeing and reading, right? And not fully understanding what is going on, because we're only seeing the bits and pieces that unfortunately the news wants to show you and tell you about. So I would definitely pray and ask the Lord for strength and to give you peace within yourself to be able to handle what is going on and understand it better. Because, I've gone through different trials and tribulations. And I guess, I didn't really realize at the time that I did have a bit of peace while I was going through those, even though it didn't feel like it. But if you kind of like reflect back onto some of your trials that you may have had, and you're like, wow, I've handled that pretty well considering the situation, and some people that I know have even said to me in the past, like, wow, I don't know how you've gotten through all of what you have gotten through. And honestly, I don't know neither, but now I guess I do know, because I had a bit of the Lord's peace to help me get through those tough times, and to be able to walk through the storms with a little more understanding, I guess. So I'm not going to blab on too much of, about my problems or my trials, but I'm just trying to maybe give you an example per se of, of some things. So, it's the holiday season. Some people are without family. Some people are lost loved ones. There's lots of different things that could be going on. And so, I would just pray to God, ask God, to please give you the strength that you need and the peace that you need in order to get through whatever moment you are going through. And you have to just be open to receive it as well, and and just keep on praying and keep on asking. And then also be aware, maybe journal or different things like that to kind of help get your feelings out. And then to also be able to like go back and say, oh, wow, yeah, I did. Because sometimes we don't see God's gift in the storm. We may only see it after the storm is over. And so you have to reflect back, and that's why the journaling will be very helpful for you to come back and say, oh, yes, look at this, this, and that. And that's, this is where it turns. So I hope that is helpful. And I hope that you guys are all doing well. And I pray that you all will find the strength and get the peace that you need to get through maybe some of the trials and tribulations that you are going through in this season. So I love you guys. Have a good night, and we'll talk soon. Bye.